bananas, but I haven't seen it. You thought it was over, you bragging ignorance, you lack the vision. I'm sacrilegious, I feel my ratchets, you have offended my clearly crafted mission with crass intentions. You may have given them credit, so think you're safe now. This ain't the end, and you might as well go and lay down. Make way to witness the heights are going, I'm paid down. You pray for distance with guys like me, it's too late now. Preparation means opportunity, no? Being great, that's ambiguity, no? Too much at stake for you foolery, is it though? Keep on hating, it's fuel to me, did you know? What have I done? What are my motives? What am I thinking? What do you think? What should be done? Who needs a motive? I won't be defeated, they don't want to see it, don't want to believe it, but no one will stop to the most uneven. I'm close to achieving my goals, I'm needing to show them everything that I believe in.
I ain't here to fight, Phil.
I got everything to lose.
Cheat codes, I'm flattered, but I don't need those.
I ain't playing by the rules. I ain't playing with you. With these hands are doing. I ain't playing with you. Keep playing, I'ma show you what these hands are doing. Hold up. Beautiful tragedies happen one for the evening. No umbrella can shelter the way I storm on your weekends. I'm not interested, I wanna form an allegiance. I'm simply captivated on how you want my achievement. I'm screw away from feeling I'm gonna lose it. So who's to blame if I cultivated a movement? Stupid claims.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Washington Commanders. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A guy coming off his best season as a pro, here's Nick Chubb. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. This defense for the Bills, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 4. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, it's Howell. And this one's incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Off play action. It's Howell. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he's going to have a Commanders first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. But he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. They run with the All-Pro from a couple of years ago, Jonathan Taylor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that's a punt. There's not much of a way to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. To throw, it's Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over the offense. They just pick up a nice first down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, Allen sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught. It's Davis. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll run here with Taylor. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bills use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Howell. And this is incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down. You look at this Buffalo defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further as they get him down well short of the line to gain. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. Back deep for Buffalo is Nyheim Hines. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice and meetings talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. That is complete downfield to Knox. Down the right sideline. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Commanders, nothing.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. And they'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. And Howe will throw it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Here's Bass now for the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
Bills 21, Commanders nothing.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bring it home, boys. We got this.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Oh, a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. You look at this Buffalo defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Washington first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Another throw for Howell. On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Well, Howell's going to mix it up here. Back to throw again. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. There's another catch by the running back, Nick Chubb. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 40. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory, right at the 40. Howell looking to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 21-0 our score after 1. Facing this big first-half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. So here we go, 4th down. Howell, and it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Allen now looks to throw. And it is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely. No matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen. Now he fires deep for Shakir. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and the route is on. It's 24-0. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks.
And the Commanders' 1st down.
Howell going to audible to something else. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, there's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Second and 10, Howell. Going out wide, finds Chubb. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Howell, he'll look to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 40. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
2nd down, Howell now. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Now they'll audible to something else. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. That penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. And that last penalty makes his 3rd down play a little more interesting. 3rd and 5. Here's Howell. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. 4th down, Howell. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 15. Allen off the play fake. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Down the left sideline. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. An excellent gain, 35 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. First and 10, Taylor now.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal. Off the option, that's complete. Touchdown!
Trent Sherfield, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bills continue to pull away here in this first half. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught inside the 5. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Howell trying to pick it up on 3rd. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Howell changing the play here.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Commanders are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Chubb. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back at the 5-yard line now. Second and goal. Second down. Howell back to pass. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for him. So what's the approach? Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. Now they'll change things up. They'll go play action. Howell. And this is going to be intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
From the gun, it's Taylor. In on the stop, the safety, Troy Apke. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On second down, here's Allen. And Diggs has it. And Diggs will have a Bills first down as he'll get this down to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Allen. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
This is caught. It's Hardy.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 14.
Now a give to Taylor. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. To throw, it's Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Bills! Stephon Diggs. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Bills are pouring it on.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Well, Hal's going to mix it up here.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is caught at the 20. A huge play there for Washington. 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
At the 18-yard line.
Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Here's Hal to throw on 2nd down.
He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Hal down to throw it.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release.
For the defense, they get to Howell. He'll go down here.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Following the penalty, Chubb. There's a nice move. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. So here we go, 4th down. Howell. Dotson has it. Touchdown, Commanders. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Sly is up and good. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Do not kick it to 22.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. Good footwork at the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They run once more with Taylor. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Jamin Davis there to bring him down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Here's Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Howell going to audible to something else. They go play action here on 1st down. That's Samuel caught left side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain of 14, 1st down Commanders. 1st down, Howell to throw. Going out wide, finds Chubb. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Second and 6. Now Howell. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This will be 3rd and 6. And once more, Howe back to the air. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Curtis Samuel from 19 yards away. And the Commanders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left. And the ball is free. Taylor lost it.
Wow, that ball is not free. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes.
Oh, a Cardinal sin there. Thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that pick six a moment ago doesn't change things too much. They still seem pretty comfortable with a three-possession fourth quarter lead. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Buffalo.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Allen going to throw. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. Oh, good move. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Back to Taylor on first down. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. How about Jonathan Allen there pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line? A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Taylor. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Throwing now is Here's Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
This a quick pass to Davis. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. 2nd and goal from the 1. They get this out left. Touchdown! Gabriel Davis from a yard out. And the Bills are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Tyler Bass now for the point after. I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. The Bills say they have it, and they do. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Pretty good first down play. Keeps them ahead of schedule, as they say.
And ostensibly, they could go right back to it because there are multiple options on this play. Hand it inside, quarterback tucks it and keeps it, quarterback throws the ball downfield. You should be able to react to the defense and have an option available on every snap.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. Now the pitch goes to Taylor. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball. Keep their
taking it right down Broadway. Down to the 10. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. No, bottled up. It's out. It's loose. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here they come, 2nd and 10 now from the 10. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Off play action. It's Howell. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Wait a second. They declined the penalty?
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how any time you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. But let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football. Always take the football.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Second down and 8. Allen going to change the look here. Second down, another run with Taylor.
It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, they're off.